No. You don't eat the cucumber. We'll get to that in a later session of mine. Thank you very much. Whew. Oh, hi there in TV land. It's Rhonda. Welcome to another installment of USA Up All Night. Tonight's show comes to you from my office. I'm finally putting my college degree to work and counseling couples in troubled relationships. Don't ask me how my degree in botany will help, but it can't hurt. And not only am I going to let you sit in on my session, but I'm going to show you 2 movies about people in screwed up relationships. The Boss's Wife and Modern Problems. And, that's right, there's more. We'll get the whole thing started like we do every Friday with an episode of Duckman.
We interrupt our program to explain Duckman to those who don't know what it is. Duckman is a cartoon character that looks like a duck but acts like a man, thus the name Duckman. It is a half-hour comedy series. Although cartoons have traditionally been aimed at children, this show is geared for an adult audience. However, children are bound to enjoy it as well. Got it? Good.
Tonight, Duckman is assured that his children are in good hands, despite attending public school.
It's okay, I'm her geometry teacher. Hey, I ain't in it for the salary.
Looks like the teachers have a pretty good handle on things. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's roll Duckman on USA Up All Night. That was another fine episode of Duckman. Be sure to catch it again next Friday night at 11 p.m. You know, I was happy to see the Duckster and his son communicating again. That's what a loving relationship is all about, communication.
Miss Shear, Harry and Maggie Tenenbacher are here for their 11:30 session.
Oh, great. Send them in. Well, before I start counseling the Tenenbachers back into marital bliss, let me introduce tonight's movies. Later, you'll see Chevy Chase in Modern Problems. But first, it's The Boss's Wife. It stars Daniel Stern, Martin Mull, and Christopher Plummer. In this film, a married man gets involved with his boss's wife. Can you believe that? guess I can believe that. Ah, the Tenenbachers. It's a pleasure. Hi there. Oh, what a great outfit, Mrs. Tenenbacher.
Well, price is no object when it comes to her clothes.
Mr. Tenenbacher.
Please call me Harry.
Oh, that's great. Great. Get on the counselor in front of me. Why don't you just ask her to have sex right here on this couch?
Well, while I try to drag them right out of their little shells, you get started on The Boss's Wife, or with The Boss's Wife. Watch the movie on USA. Up all night. Why don't you guys have a seat? Yes. Nice couch. Comfy. Nice. So much in love. Piece of cake. Well, let's get our counseling session started. First of all, I want you to be comfortable, and why don't you come a little bit closer so that you can hear me, okay? Very good. That's much better. Now, make yourselves at home.
That's a bad suggestion, Rhonda, unless you want to have his dirty socks all over your floor in no time.
Listen, I think both of you are just a little bit edgy, so what I want to do is play a little game, okay?
Oh, gosh, that sounds like fun. Harold could play, too, if there's no spelling or math.
I got a great idea. Why don't we start with the divorce game, okay? Effective right now.
All right, fine. Ready? Begin.
Okay. Maggie, sit down, and you be nice. And you stay right there and watch these commercials on USA. Up all night, we'll return to The Boss's Wife. Everybody got that? Did everybody? Stop. Be nice. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Tannenbacher. Okay, I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel just a little bit of tension between both of you. So let's start with a really positive exercise. In this exercise, you'll take turns describing only the positive traits of your mate. Okay, Harry, why don't you start? Say something really nice about your wife, okay?
All right, Maggie's real good at, lying.
Okay, Maggie, how about a kind word describing your husband?
Okay, Harold.
Hey, don't call me Harold. It's Harry, all right? Get into your head. Harry.
Sorry. Harold has some really good-looking friends.
She ought to know. She slept with all of them.
Look, why don't you just lighten up?
Hey, why don't you lighten this?
Okay, this exercise is not working. Why don't we both take a break from this bad marriage and get back to the bad marriage and The Boss's Wife, as USA Up All Night quarrels on. Hi, it's Rhonda, marriage counselor extraordinaire, and I'm in the middle of a session with the Tannenbachers. Okay, Maggie and Harold.
Hey, Harry, huh?
Okay, Harry. You know what I said about loving relationships are all about communications? Well, forget that. Trust. That is the key word to a loving relationship. So right now we're going to do an exercise in trust. Okay, Harry, I want you to stand right back there. Go on right back there. Very good. And Maggie, I want you to stand right there. Perfect. Now, Maggie, on the count of 3, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to fall back. Now, don't worry about getting hurt because your husband's going to be there to catch you.
You expect that weakling to catch me?
You know what? You have put on so much weight since we got married, I'll probably throw my back out.
Okay, now stop it. You two are going to do this exercise whether you like it or not. Do you get it?
Fine.
Yes! You see that? You trusted him to catch you and he caught you. That's a very good start.
That's great, Rhonda. Now you think you could get him to bathe once in a while?
I can't win.
Ouch. Love hurts. While we revive Maggie, you watch these fine commercials and report back to me right here on USA Up All Night. You're a very naughty boy.
I didn't do it.
Welcome back, gang. It's your marriage counselor, Countess. It's obvious that the Tenenbaches have a lot of anger pent up inside. And it's my experience that nothing breaks tension like a good old-fashioned pillow fight. All right, kids, get to it. Wow. You okay, Harold?
Harry.
I have been looking all over for this. Silly me.
You're a nice girl. Let's have lunch. And why don't you return to the boss's wife on USA Up All Night?
Mommy?
So, Maggie, when you first met Harry, did he just sweep you off your feet?
Are you kidding? He was about as smooth as Daniel Stern is in this movie.
Felt sorry for him, huh? That's a mistake. And you'd be mistaken if you turn the channel now, because things are really heating up in The Boss's Wife, right here on USA Up All Night.
Is this going to take much longer? I've got a job interview.
Okay, now that we're all feeling better, let's get back into our counseling session, because I refuse to give up on your marriage until it's returned to a healthy state. From now on, there will be no more exercises that involve physical contact. Also, another important rule is that from this point on, there will be no more history lessons. That means we'll just forget everything from the past. It's just water under the bridge.
So, for instance, I should forget that he ran out on our wedding reception to watch a second half of a Lakers game?
Excuse me, it was the playoffs? Hello?
Yes, we're going to forget all about that, too.
All right, good, good. So maybe I should just forget about the time that she got so drunk at my company picnic, she decided to hop topless in the potato sack race. Boing, boing, boing.
Will you just get a life?
Hey, there were kids there, all right? It's true. My boss's son, he's still in therapy.
Oh, I should just forget all about the time that he had the one-night stand with the tattoo artist. Gosh, what was her name? Her name. Oh, yeah! Lori!
Okay. Well, we're going to forget all about everything, okay? All right, let's just return to the movie. Lori, Schmori, potato hopping sacking.
Hey, it's eating her.
You got me.
Here's one. See, I've noticed that when you two have a problem with one another, you have a tendency to scream it in your mate's face. This immediately puts them on the defensive. And that's not a good state of mind for problem solving, is it? Now, I want you to practice using a different tone. Make it as though you're almost happy your mate has done what they've done. Does that make sense to you, Maggie?
Sure.
I want to see you two give it a try, okay? Give it a whirl.
Honey, have I told you how happy I am when you have the TV remote? Because you always pick such fine TV programs.
Aw, Peaches, can I tell you how happy you make me when you use my razor and then leave it in the shower? There isn't a more pleasant feeling in the universe than running a rusty blade across my face in the morning.
Oh, my hunka burnin' love. I just want to thank you for letting me share your name. You know, people are constantly reminding me how pretty Tenenbacher sounds.
Oh, well, Pookie. Can I tell you how happy I am that your brother's actually relapsed into alcoholism? Because I cannot tell you how much more colorful the holidays are with that.
Oh, now, can I tell you how swell it is having to fake my orgasms? It's so much nicer than having real ones.
Aw, sweet little pickle pudding pie. I cannot tell you how happy I am that you can't stick to a diet. I mean, you are just that much more beautiful and jolly with the extra pounds.
Okay. That's enough. So, don't you two feel a lot closer? Look at them, these little lovebirds. You go back and cuddle with your sweetheart and enjoy the boss's wife right here on USA Up All Night while they just feel the love. Look at them.
Surviving on the streets, look at me. Automatic, systematic, full of color, self-contained.
the super hilarious conclusion of The Boss's Wife on USA Up All Night.
You know what? It's people
Our
like you that
second
get
movie
people like
tonight
you
is about another terribly unhappy couple. It's called Modern Problems, and it stars Chevy Chase, Brian Dole Murray, and Nell Carter. The plot is fast-moving, so you'd better keep your eyes peeled. I suppose I should break them out. After all, I am their marriage counselor. Nah, they're happy. And maybe it's good they get it out of their systems. Here's Modern Problems on USA Up All Night.
You know what? It's your father.
It's Rhonda, and now I'm trying some isolated therapy treatment. I've sent Harry's wife, Maggie, out of the room. Now, we'll do some word association. So, Harry, close your eyes and just say the first word that comes to your mind. Flower.
Fragrant.
Rainbow.
Sunshine.
Kittens.
Cuddly.
Maggie.
Bitch.
Cotton candy.
Carnival.
Feathers.
Pretty.
Bunnies.
Fluffy.
Wife.
Stupid bitch.
Well, it's official. He hates her. At least I know he'll like our movie, Modern Problems. And let's get back to it, shall we, as USA Up All Night continues. Breast.
Drumstick.
As a special treat for all of our Up All Night viewers, we will now show you some never-before-seen footage of Chevy Chase and Brian Dole Murray talking the day after Chevy's talk show debuted.
You really sucked out there. How come?
I don't know. I guess my mind wasn't on it.
Rare footage from a rare show. USA Up All Night continues. Oh, they're getting along so well. Fabulously.
Rhonda.
Yes? Now back to Modern Problems, a movie with a lot of laughs and well-endowed dancers. on USA Up All Night.
Tell me, what is it going to take to make you happy?
Hi, it's Rhonda, and I'm in the middle of a counseling session. The Tenenbaums are really starting to open up.
I mean, look at me. I'm well educated. I have 3 degrees. I'm well groomed. I dress nice. I keep a clean house. I'm a great cook. I'm community minded. I do volunteer work. What do you want from me?
Come on, sweetheart. I mean, that stuff's all great and everything, but it would be nice if it wasn't always like that. I mean, what would be so wrong with you not being so smart all the time? I mean, what if you cared more about shopping than you did about funding local libraries? Or what if you spent more time in front of the mirror getting all dolled up instead of cleaning the house? I mean, to me, baby, that would be my perfect woman.
Well, Maggie, would you be willing to give it a try?
I'll try.
Wow. That was very moving. A little over the top, a little overacting, but all in all, I'd give it a straight 8. Yes, very good. When we return, we'll see if Maggie can be more ideal for Harry. Until then, you get back to modern problems on USA Up All Night. Harry just described his perfect woman, and now Maggie is in the other room contemplating changing herself to make her husband happy. Oh, here she comes now. Oh, wow.
I'm so sorry that I held up the session. It's just that I had to finish my hair and then squeeze into this teensy-weensy little dress.
Yeah! Wow, ba-ba-boom! Now this is my ideal woman!
Hey, everything is going to work out just great, I can tell.
Well, Harry, honey, I've got some bad news. You see, I also had Maggie describe her ideal man, and well, wasn't you, pal. Not even close.
Oh. Thanks, Rhonda. You're a genius. Come, Claude.
See you, Hank.
Nothing like a happy ending. When we return, we'll show you the ending of Modern Problems on USA Up All Night. Now, for the deliriously satisfying conclusion of Modern Problems on USA Up All Night.
So, with Maggie out of the picture, that leaves you and I was thinking maybe you and I could get together.
No, not even a chance. Hank.
I'll be over by the door.
Now, when I snap my fingers, you will love and respect your wife, even though she's run off with a much better man than you. You will also stop hitting on me. This is called guided imagery. Okay, I'm hypnotizing him. But heck, I'd use voodoo on this creep if I thought it would help. And speaking of help yourself to another hysterical movie, Serial. It's on next. As for me, I'll catch you cats next week for another episode of Duckman, a Sports Illustrated special, America the Beautiful. Basically, it's the swimsuit edition in motion, and the Cheech Marin film Shrimp on the Barbie. If that doesn't have you paying your cable bill early this month, I don't know what will. Until next week, remember from the Keeper of the Sizzle Kiss, if it's LA, it's Rhonda, up all night. Nighty-night. Nighty-night.
Those who once existed must be dead. Have you seen my wife, Mr. Jones? Do you know what it's like on the outside? Don't go talking too loud, you'll cause a landslide, Mr. Jones. In the event of something happening to me, there is something I would like you all to see. It's just a photograph of someone that I knew.